Hey, I have a question for you. What did I do? What is this? What what is this? What did I do? Well, I'll tell you what I did. Storage systems. Woo! Okay, so there's 32 chests on each side, up one layer, and for a total of 64 boxes, 64 specific items on each little like floor here. So we have two, so 128 different blocks, and practically I got upset with the copper golem sorting. Ooh, which don't get me wrong, they do a good job for what they are, but I don't think that they are end game level storage. I think they're very primitive, and I like them, but the whole tube system, the whole like auto moving items just wasn't happening, and the reason why it wasn't happening is because I would have to do it on my own. Four stacks of block of chests here. It could be a whole bunch of one item, right? So four times whatever, and then I could fill it with shulker boxes. It'd be pretty sick, it'd be pretty sweet. I kind of spent like all day kind of deliberating on this idea of whether or not I was going to do it, and then now here I am actually doing it, and I feel so much better about myself. Just like getting this out of the way because that's how it gets. Like I struggle, and I think about how wow I don't know how to build this, and I don't know if I want to build this anymore. And that's kind of like the deal I have going on with the village over here. Is because like I really want to finish it. I put so much work into the paths, and it's kind of just like sitting there stagnant. And like the last thing I did on there was this fountain that I made off camera. I need to finish detailing the paths here, and I was like, ah, man. When did I build that first house on there? Does anybody know? Was it like episode like three or something, six. I don't remember. So I've been working on kind of getting the hoppers all set up and figuring out spacing. I'm only doing the bottom floor most first, but I was taking a little look around in FreeCam, make sure my hoppers were up right, and look who I found. It's the runaway sheep, the one sheep I couldn't find. And why couldn't I find him? Because I was in a hurry trying to get that sheep farm done. And here I thought he just disappeared. I thought he was gone. I thought he fell off and he died. But nope, here he is. Here's the runaway. Yeah, I'm gonna get him up here. Kind of put him somewhere he belongs. Well, I won't put him first. Come on, dude. I know you can get up here. This runaway sheep, this one particular color that I had only one of, you, you monster. You made me breed a child to get the box, then become your replacement, sheep. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. This right here are people that genuinely don't want to do their job. Period. Insanity. Now, some of the keen-eyed of you might have noticed that there's a player on my hotbar here. You see his little green dot moving. Well, the reason for that because we have an AFK guy, a bot, a crate mod that allows me to summon a player. So I have Mumbo Jumbo here. I don't know why he looks old today. I don't know what he's doing. Why are you so old, Mumbo? Look at you. Anyways, we have him running the iron farm while I build. Just to save me some time. Maybe it'll make life a little bit easier this episode. I think guy's not done burning. Anyways, with that out of the way, continue kind of getting our hopper situation all figured out. I'm thinking that I'm gonna fill up this last row here and then start the redstone. We gotta get some packed ice. I need to get that. After about like 20 minutes of flying because I forgot where the ice spikes were, I have finally found it. So now what we need is we need to get packed ice blocks. So I must double check to see which ones are packed ice. I think it's these ones. Ooh, oh, I think it's these blocks that are kind of up like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of break a couple. Packed ice? Yes. Okay. Now these are gonna be kind of the lifeblood of getting items moving. I need a couple bits of them just for later. Now it seems while digging this out, I have a little bit of a leak here, and this little leak seems to be exposing the outside. But we're gonna work with that. I think I'll make it look part of the build, so it's not like that big of a deal. And you know, some more texturing and more stuff just happening out here in the courtyard area. So probably gonna be the same story on the outside on this first one. That's fine. I can't always keep things contained exactly. So instead of really worrying about that, I'm gonna go rip it apart. I will say that doing redstone not my specialty. So I guess I'll just figure it out as we go here. Oh, I need torches too, redstone torches. Oh, do I? Maybe, maybe a little bit. Okay, now here we are. We got a bottom level done with all the redstone and componentry. This took a while. It sucked. I got another floor to do right now. It's the top layer. It wasn't that bad. I think I just mostly slacked on it. It's like just putting the hoppers on. That's like the chests and the hoppers down. Hey everybody, we're back. Now this was a long cut in between, but I got everything all set up for these. Everything 120 item, and I still got a lot of items left over, but this is just fine for now. I think it's actually perfect. What's going to happen is I'm going to dig out a little area just for items just to flow into if they have a spot. And we can kind of use that as a basis to kind of figure out what items we need to put more of, how we need to reorganize it. We got our packed ice from earlier. And we can start building. So what the goal is here is we're going to put some glass in. I can kind of see the items moving. And I'm probably going to scaffold up kind of around so just like back and forth. So it shouldn't be that hard of a thing to do. Then we're going to need to make a dropper system. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it right here. Let me just verify stone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're going to do a dropper system here. It's going to drop all the items, unload it. And it's going to cycle all the way through. And then it's going to go this way. And then it's going to go down, over. And then down here is probably just going to be a temporary storage area for items that I don't have sorting. That's going to drop into a hopper chain dump. But tons of shulker boxes used. Kind of moving. That's a double chest full. That's a double chest full. We got shulker cells galore. We got plenty of stuff ready for us to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that really quick. Hello, how's it going? I know it's been a long break. This was my last upload, and this is just a continuation of this episode really quick because I did a lot of work while I was on break, much as I could. But we got tubing, we got all moving, everything works. Most of everything is sorted. You don't count these massive shulker boxes, which is fine. I can add on to it later. I've already kind of prepared myself to add on to the storage system, but we do got some progress made. We have this tube, which comes from the wool farm, then all the way down to the bamboo farm as well, with an auto crafter hooked up. How to fix this? We got Green here AFKing for me. The reason why I have AFK bots, I'm not sure if I talked about this already, is because I want to spend less time AFKing and more time playing the game, building videos. So I hope this progress isn't too upsetting that you haven't watched. But we're gonna go into detail. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna redirect to this piping because I had originally planned it for it to come down here, which is no longer the case. I do not want it to come down here anymore. So we're going to end up moving it, probably connecting it to this main line here. The nice thing about this is that the twists and the curves kind of already get the items to flow onto the corners where they're going to need to be at. So it's all corner locked already. So once it gets into here, you're just going to follow its way down and it's going to sort directly into whatever item it needs to be. This was a lot of work, but as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, that's it. That's it for this one. I know it's kind of more building heavy. Well, less building heavy, more doing dumb task heavy. But I managed to skip out most of the other stuff because I couldn't record my computer I brought with me. But have a good one. See ya.